A great American panel. All right, so Donald Trump's going to be back on the program next week. He was on my radio show today, and it's all over the news that he has investigators now in Hawaii looking into the issue of the birth certificate. Here's what he told me earlier. What do you make? So much has been made over the fact that you have come out and said, release the birth certificate. The latest news is that you have launched your own investigation in Hawaii, and you said you can't believe what we're finding there. What are you finding?
And also what you're not finding. As an example, just as an example, I can go to the hospital that you were born, and I can find out who your doctor was, how much your parents paid to have you, a wonderful day for this country, how much your parents paid the doctor, how much they paid the hospital, what room number you were born in, all of the different things, right?
Metropolitan Hospital, New York. I have...
Good.
Yep.
I can't do that in Hawaii. And, you know, his own family doesn't know the hospital he was born in Hawaii. He's got a grandmother that said he was born in Kenya, and she was there.
Why are you shaking your head?
Because what I read about this on Snopes.com, which is a pretty reliable source.
On what?
Snopes. Snopes.com. Don't laugh. It's a very reliable source that gets rid of a lot of Internet scam.
Okay. I've heard of the website.
Okay. Is that the person that was quoted as having the conversation was not the grandmother, but was the step-grandmother, a woman by the name of Sarah Obama. And that, in fact, when you read the transcript of what she said, she was asked about whether or not the grandmother was present at the birth, and she said yes. And then the follow-up question was in Kenya, and she says no, in America.
Okay. There are conflicting reports. Could you look? I'm just assuming he was born in America, and
Okay.
Donald Trump said the same thing to me.
Okay.
Do you think it's odd that after all this time that they just don't release a stupid thing and move on?
He should do that to stop it. But look, Donald Trump, and I'm sorry to say this, is like the Lady Gaga of marketing, dealing with corporate marketing. Now he has his name back out there again. And if he wants
I don't think he's doing it for that reason.
If he wants to be seen as a viable candidate, bring up the Bertha issue or the Bertha bill issue will help him with those one-issue Tea Party voters.
I think he's a lot deeper than that because I've interviewed him now, and I've interviewed him many times. He's talking about China. He's talking about the economy. He's talking about hang on. He's talking about America and how we have been in decline, and he doesn't like it. He feels that we can do better with the budget.
And
that's where he's wrong.
But wait a minute. But in fairness to him, when he goes on all these interviews, and we talked a lot about other issues today.
Right.
He's asked about this, and he gives an honest answer.
Donald Trump is to electoral politics what Al Sharpton is to civil rights.
Oh, stop it.
He's a publicity seeker. He cannot be taken seriously. O'Reilly, your friend, said on his program that he couldn't understand why Obama was reversing all his campaign promises. Let me finish my sentence. Once he was president, and then O'Reilly said, "Well, it's because the CIA and the FBI must have showed him something."
I don't know if you're looking at the polls.
The joke was they showed him his birth certificate.
But Michael, may I say something now, please? May I please say something now? Donald Trump is up in the polls, if you read the Wall Street Journal today, as number 2 because people today are solutions-oriented. People today are solutions-oriented, and Donald Trump is a great leader.
I think Donald Trump sticks to the issues that you were just talking about. He will absolutely build a base of support. But the birth is a distraction. The birther issue is a distraction.
I got you to the distraction, but I go back to this question. I think he was born in the U.S., but can you find your birth certificate?
Yes.
Can you find yours?
Yeah.
But I did do a little research.
Mine?
Sean,
yes.
Can I ask you something? And I really don't know the
The
answer
only
to this.
compelling...
Hawaii was made a state in 1959. Obama was born in 1961. Is there a possibility Hawaii is... No, I'm not kidding. Hawaii is not in the continental United States.
Is there any...
Is there a possibility that maybe they didn't have those kind of hospital records in Hawaii in 1961?
What?
And that's the best they can do?
Okay, no. Lisa, look, I respect you, but look, I was born in Mississippi. And
First of all, we know that they did, too.
Yes, exactly. That's the big excuse. And the bottom line is this: Obama can stop this whole thing. Just show your birth certificate.
Well, look, if he weren't born in the United States, Hillary Clinton would have found that out. This is not an issue.
Wait a minute. Hillary Clinton didn't deal with any of the other controversies either, because I think they would cheer me on from behind the scenes. Keep going, Hannity. Good job.
She would have found it out.
Isn't that an interesting little tidbit in history?
Hey, if they can,
because they didn't have the guts to do it themselves. They're like, Hannity, keep going. You're doing a good job.
If Trump's investigators can go to
listen, I would rather stop talking about the issue, but I think the way to end it is just
show the
stupid certificate and move on.
End of story.
I don't disagree, but there's obviously a reason why he doesn't have it.
Okay, then what is it? What could it be?
I don't know what it is.
I can find mine.
You're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting myself. I'm saying that there's
all the time we have left.
Hasn't.
Thank you for being with us. Busy news night, but we'll be back here tomorrow with the very latest on this.